Hi Scream Team, and welcome to Autopsy of a Scream, my unofficial and very low budget MTV Scream after show. So MTV Scream technically already has an after show called Scream After Dark, but it's only going to be airing after the premiere. It aired after the premiere episode, and it's going to show up again for the finale. But I still really wanted there to be an after show during the rest of the season, so I thought I would just do it myself. It won't be as cool, it won't be as campy, but it'll be me talking about Scream every week. So I decided to bring my ghost face buddy. Yes, this is the one from the movies, not the TV show. But seriously, I felt he needed to be an added addition to the show, so he's gonna pop up periodically, just cuz. Alright, so in these videos I'm going to briefly recap the episodes in not exactly chronological order. I do this all the time. I get excited, I jump around a little bit. You'll be okay if you watch the episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then I'll give my own theories about the show and like what I'm thinking, feeling, hoping for. There you go. Okay, so after the premiere, we know that Jake is dead. Yes, I know, this is all full of spoilers. This is an after show. So Jake is dead, but we haven't seen his body. I was expecting his body to show up right at the beginning of the episode because Emma goes home and tells her mom she remembers all about this pig barn, and her mom's like, yeah, you used to go there, it's the James's barn, I didn't think you'd remember, oh my gosh, I just didn't tell you, because secrets happen in horror movies, and secrets get you killed, duh. Okay, that's not why she kept it a secret, but in horror movies it happens all the time. You don't tell your kid something and then your kid winds up in like dangerous danger time because you didn't tell them about that one specific thing they should have known about. It happens, whatever. So she and her mom decide to go investigate alone in the dark at the barn. And they like go to the farmhouse, not the barn itself. And I literally was like, Jake is gonna be in that corner. Oh my god, Jake's gonna be in the corner. Totally wasn't there. I was prepared. I really was. I was like sitting there like, didn't happen. Okay. So then Emma's like, okay, there's nobody here. Like, I swear I saw somebody and there's no one there. Then there's a lot of drama going on. Okay. So Emma gets to school and realizes that she missed a tutoring session with Zoe. Zoe wants to be her friend because she thinks she's smart and I think cool. But then Zoe reveals that she went through some like emotional trauma too, and I'm feeling like it might have something to do with Piper. Thoughts for the end of this little recappy bit. So they chat a little bit, then we learn that Brooke hasn't heard from Jake because Jake is dead, but no one knows except us and, well, Stabby McStabberson over here. Okay, the TV version, but shh, he's gonna be my stand-in. Alrighty, so Brooke doesn't want to break this like text silence because she's like, no, I'm a Cosmo girl, I'm not going to do it. Apparently there's a rule in Cosmo. I didn't know. So they're dealing with that. They go to class, psych class, because I think that's the only class we're going to see so far this season, just because the psych teacher is like another new character. They talk about dreams a little bit more. It gets a little homicidal sounding. Stavo gets creepy. Yeah, Stavo is always creepy. He just is. So there's our other new character for this season. Then while Emma is like walking around, I told you these aren't exactly in chronological order. I'm sorry. The other new guy, which we saw in the preview, shows up and starts talking to her and she's like, how do you know who I am? Which admittedly, I mean, I think everyone in the surrounding area would know who she is. Like anyone who shows up in Lakewood, I think would know who Emma is. But maybe not. I feel like you would, but who knows? So she's freaked out. He's like, no, everyone knows who you are. So there's that. Noah is also still working on his own independent investigation and he has a source. Apparently Piper was staying at a hotel and the desk clerk saw her meeting with someone and he wants to reveal all to Noah for his podcast, which is cool. Except Audrey is a little freaked out because she was going to help him investigate and now she's like, she had a partner? I had no idea. Eek. So Audrey's a little worried, you can tell, though she is still going to help Noah out. I'm just not sure how well that's gonna go for everybody. So Noah has this like meeting lined up. Emma is planning on meeting with her psychology teacher to like talk about feelings and stuff because she's freaked out. Kieran totally gets a sheriff's visit to his house and his aunt is there, who we haven't even met yet. Although apparently she checks in on him sometimes, kinda. The sheriff says that the aunt either needs to like move in officially or Kieran needs to move in with her. He can't just stay at this house by himself. which means he's gonna have to move to Atlanta, which is awful for Emma, even though it would probably keep him safe from stabbing. Yeah, you see, I mean, there would be a tiny, like, Skype dating. I wouldn't really expect, like, stab person to pop up and be like, death. Although maybe it could happen. They could do it. So he thinks he's gonna have to move, but then we learn that creepy dude who knew who Emma was is his cousin, Eli. And Emma's mom comes to talk to them, and we don't see this conversation, but she says, like, oh, well, why don't you let Kieran move in with me and Emma? I don't want him to move because Emma is really close with him, and her mom's trying to help. So the aunt's like, well, I have a lot to think about. And, well, Emma, after meeting with the psychologist, she's a psychology teacher. I feel like maybe she's a psychologist sorta in real life. They went to the coffee shop where she first met Piper, and she swears that Piper is there, but it's not Piper, it's just a girl. So her psychology teacher is like, you should go deal with the fact that you haven't, like, come to terms with Piper's death. So Emma wants to go to the docks with Kieran, and she thinks she sort of sees someone off in the distance. Maybe not. Emma's been having sort of hallucinations on and off, which are not good, but I mean, they happen. They happened in the Scream movies too. Sydney had them, so they're to be expected. She and Kieran totally hook up in his car. Seriously, guys, the no sex rule. Does no one read the horror movie rules? Does no one not have them printed out for you guys on, like, laminated blood-proof pieces of paper? You should keep them in your pockets at all times. Seriously! You're gonna get murdered! I mean, that's the whole point of the show, but keep the rules in your pockets or something. So they hook up, then they go back. He learns he's not moving away because his aunt and his cousin secretly have decided that it's better for them to move to Lakewood because they'll get a whole house instead of their crappy one-bedroom apartment. So he's going to get to stay, but there's still more drama going on. Brooke has gone to report that Jake is missing, and Stavo is at the police station, and they chat a little bit. We learned that he's ranked the Lakewood 6, like 1 to 6, and Jake was number 6. So is he working his way up the list? Is he the killer? He feels too creepy to me to be the killer. I think he's like the extra creepy red herring. Yeah, like the guy who's super, super creepy, so you're like, he's obviously the murderer. The one that you, like, throw away because you're like, too creepy, can't be the murderer. He's the one they want us to think is the murderer, but he can't be. My money is on Zoe. Just FYI. So he talks to her, and then suddenly Brooke gets a text from Jake, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go meet Jake. Well, she goes home, she gets ready for, like, a date. She finds tons of roses, lots and lots of roses, and she's ready for the date. She blows off her dad's mayoral photo shoot to go meet Jake, and you're like, okay, sure. Noah has interviewed, or is trying to interview, the desk clerk at the hotel, and when he goes to talk to him, the desk clerk is about to reveal who he saw Piper talking to when the phone rings, and then we get a, what's your favorite scary movie? Okay, the voice does not say that. The voice actually threatens to kill him if he keeps talking. Except it's not actually our killer over here. The stand-in. My stand-in. It's Audrey, who's hiding out and making a phone with the voice changer app. So she gets the desk clerk to stop talking, but then Noah's like, oh, there's a storage unit. She's like, what? Apparently, the hotel puts stuff that people leave behind in the storage unit, and no one wants to check it out, but they're not gonna go that night. Well, all of this drama is going on. Brooke is headed off to her date, which she thinks is with Jake, but who knows what's happening. It just doesn't, he's not there. He can't be there. He's dead. So she's going. Then we see Audrey going to the storage unit that Noah told her about, and she opens it up, and there's stuff hanging from the ceiling, like those weird pine tree things that they put inside cars. And there's something on the floor. It's Jake. Yeah, there's a note pinned to him. I was not expecting Jake at the end of the episode at that point. I was like, what is happening? What? So Jake is on the floor with a note, and the killer is saying, like, you should thank me. I finished the job you were supposed to do. Audrey was supposed to kill Jake last season? What? Why? How? Was it connected to the video? I don't know why Audrey would need to kill Jake, but I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Then there was another huge reveal that actually happened before this one that I sort of skipped over. So during the episode, Emma's been followed around by this creepy car that I was nicknaming Christine because creepy cars. And it's following her around, and she finally, like, confronts the car on her walk home alone in the dark. Wait, does she think she's invincible? So the car finally stops, and out pops her dad, her real-life, non-hallucinating dad. Wait, where was he? Why? What is happening? So he's back in town and decided to be a creeper in a car? He couldn't just go to her house, say hi? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about his reappearance. It always seems sketchy in like horror movies when your parent shows up after being gone for like a bajillion years. I don't know. I feel a little weirded out by this. I don't think he's the killer. I don't know. Maybe. My money is currently on Zoe though. Something about the like having gone through trauma right before coming to Lakewood seems hinky. Although she and Noah seem really cute together. So I don't know. I just don't. This season is so hard to guess. Last season was hard to guess too. So, I mean, far be it for me to super guess. But I want to know your theories. Not just my, like, maybe it's Zoe theory. So, share your theories about Scream with me in the comments below or on Twitter. My @ is @ClefNotes. Just hashtag it Autopsy of a Scream so that I know why you're tweeting it at me. That would be great. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. I'll be doing a weekly Autopsy of a Scream video. I do a bunch of other videos too, but these will show up really late Monday night, early Tuesday, depending on when I can get them up. So it'll be around in there. But I would love to hear from you, Scream team. You can also find me on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. And I post recipes on the iZombie support group site, iZombieSupportGroup.com. Bye!